What is it like to be homeless is horrible. Every day is a struggle.
I never thought I was homeless until I started to really suffer.
Where will I go now? I have nowhere to go. I certainly need a roof over my head.
I was heading into my depression, anxiety, said, well, I'm going to look for a garage and turn on the car.
And it was October of 2012, and Superstorm Sandy was coming through. I was in a storm area, and I'd best leave, because if I stayed there, perhaps it couldn't get to me to rescue me. At that point, I needed refuge from the storm. And it took nothing with me. And I said, well, where will I go now? I have nowhere to go.
And each time I was being deployed, it caused issues not only in my professional life, as far as school, but also my personal life, as far as relationships. And I was in a marriage at that time, and our marriage dismantled. So I had to come back home to my parents. And after serving in a war and being in the Army since I was 17 years old independently, it was very difficult for me to make the decision to come home and be pretty much dependent again. So it caused a major amount of stress.
Gonna kill myself, there's no doubt about it. It was gonna happen. I had even gone out and tried to find a garage and couldn't find one. And I was kind of smirking to myself, you know, laughing, saying, Jesus Christ, I can't even kill myself right. And I viewed it as a reasonable act. It's hard to say. You don't really understand. You say, how can somebody kill themselves? Because when you're in that state, you don't see it that way. I saw it as an economic decision. I'm not going to suffer. Dogs don't suffer. Why should I suffer?
I've really been through a lot the last 2 years with being homeless. Most of the times I ate either out or at a restaurant or takeout, and then after that I would have to find a place to eat it, and then from there I have to find a place for hygiene each night to clean up, or I'd have to make it back to where my clothes are stationed at, depending on where I'm going to sleep at that night. For the simple fact is, sometimes I get up in the morning at one place, I really don't actually know if that's where I'm going to be sleeping at that night. So it's been a struggle.
We became homeless because of my losing my job and the inability to pay for an apartment on my own any longer. And with 2 children to support, you can't just be on the street. The thing that you worry about with your children when you become homeless is you don't want them to worry. You don't want them to have to feel like they have to lie because they'd want to hide the fact that they no longer have a home. It's about them losing faith in you and trusting you to take care of them. You don't want them to look at you and say, Mommy can't take care of me, or Mommy did this wrong, and you don't want them to be angry at you. You don't want them to be hurt.
Concerns, main focus at this point for all the different types of people we serve is to provide supportive housing, supportive housing and services to all our folks, all the tenants that we serve. I think from my perspective, working in this field so many years, is the housing is the most basic necessity.
I took a picture with him. I have it in the apartment.
I want to see.
We can't, any one of us can't
So you said, like,
meet our goals in life. We can't recover from difficulties. We need the most basic necessity, housing.
Well, we'll be able to get you a copy
A couple of guys that are going around to the older gentlemen that live in the complex, checking on them. They've kind of pointed out those that are, maybe disabled, wheelchair bound, may not be able to get out much. So that sense of community is, just within a month's time, you can see it's just developed. And they're all so caring of each other. It's really beyond my expectation.
I'm a homeless vet. And what do you think a homeless vet does when he's homeless? Well, I can tell you what he does. He spends most of his time looking for a home. Aside from being homeless, we have physical problems. Some have disabilities to varying degrees. And because there was that fear in me that when I thought I would have the right place, will it be able to accommodate me in every way possible? You can go on being homeless for a short while with a clean body, but it's difficult being homeless and dirty at the same time and no way to clean your body. So then I came to Liberty Village, and boy was I surprised. Of course, thank God, pleasantly surprised.
I love this area. It's nice
So
and wide
watching someone walk into one of our brand new units at Liberty Village and able to lay down on a bed instead of, the backseat of their car or, a tent on the beach, it's amazing to see.
Thank you. Oh, wow. Wow, really? Oh, this is nice. This is really nice. Wow, I love this. This is my new, this is great, thank you. I knew about the apartment, but it's furnished and all these items right here?
Rugs, towels, a garbage can for the bathroom. You have starter cleaning kits.
Wait a minute.
Coffee maker.
Are you for really?
Yeah.
Wow, I did. That's great, thank you, thank you. Oh, to me, the worst part about being homeless was not being able to see my kids as often as I'd like. Now they'll be able to come here, and even if they were able to travel, I had no place for them to come to. Okay, good. I know that I will be even happier. I'm happy now, but I have the prospect that I know that I'll be even happier, which is a blessing.
Close your eyes and I want you to imagine your kids hugging you. Tell me what's this going to feel like.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's great. I really don't know what to say. Even up to the day I moved in here, I just couldn't believe that this was going to happen to me. Because this is a dream come true. It's as if I want a home. A home. I don't know what to say. I'm just so happy. This is the best thing that ever happened to me. Except for my kids. Yeah.
My life is so much better. It's brighter because I have a foundation. When you're in the military, especially when you're at war, you're go, 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 go. And when you come home, you expect everyone to be go, 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 go. Sometimes that can cause frustration. That can cause some military members to feel like they're not a part of this world, they don't belong. I just feel that it's easier for me to trust another veteran because they know where I'm coming from. And at one point, even if we don't know each other, we all wore the same uniform, willing to die for each other. Veterans are always held dear to me in whatever field I end up going into. I will always give back and always be compassionate to veterans because I know that a peer-to-peer connection is so important.
I was diagnosed with PTSD, severe depression, and anxiety. I actually didn't know what was available to me. So when I found myself all of a sudden in that area, suicide hotline person talked me into the Northport VA. One of the feelings you have is being excessively alone. I mean, I can't even describe the loneliness when you're in that state. When I came here, camaraderie amongst vets is something, I don't know if I can put it into words. If you fall down, you're gonna be picked up. You aren't gonna be left behind. When you're around vets, you always have that feeling.
Work that we did together.
Who, me and you?
Yeah.
Oh, what she did?
The hardest part about being homeless is the fact that you have to realize there's people that understand your situation, there's people that accept your situation, and then there's people that judge you. Either way, I have to overcome it because I have to think about the future and not the past.
Being homeless is like it's annoying. You have no one to hang with and no one to talk to. The worst part is just being homeless. There's no home to live in.
When we first found out that we were accepted to live here, we kind of drove around the area when we found out where it was. You couldn't get in, and that started the excitement because when we saw how beautiful it looked from the outside with the blue and paint and the white fences, we thought, oh my gosh, that looks like the most gorgeous place we've ever gonna live in our lives.
You ready to go?
Yeah. Bye, Ma. Bye, Monty.
Bye, Miss Michelle. Bye, Monty.
Christian, he's one of my friends. Well, sometimes he comes over and we play a game, or we just go outside and play soccer or football.
Everybody in the neighborhood, their families are coming. So that's a huge thing when you go from being homeless to being in a place that you're proud of.
I can't count them. I've been in every homeless shelter from Nassau and Suffolk until they found me. The ladies from Concern found me in Riverhead. And I've been in every one of them. You didn't have nothing. You weren't worth nothing. And they just shipped you away. Kept on shipping me away. Except here. I finally found a home. A home. Sorry. It's the first time I ever had a home in so many years. Thank you. I can't do this anymore. Thank you.